should probably explain about the mind reading thing. There's nothing psychic or spooky about what I do. All I'm doing is using one or more of the following skills. My background is psychology and in advertising. So I'm using statistics, persuasion techniques, subliminal influence, and I'm coupling that with two key advertising skills of cheating and lying to create the illusion of mind reading and mind control. The other thing people often ask me is they say, Doug, you're a bit like that Darren Brown bloke. Obviously they're smug with a better beard. Can you predict the lottery? And to those people I say this. It's Friday night, I'm doing a show in a room above a pub. I need you guys to check that these are real books, that all the pages are different. You looking, Paul? You're so trusting. You're very trusting. So I'm going to look away, I'm going to flick through the book. I just need you to tell me to stop. Please don't look inside the book because then it won't be random, okay? Does that make sense? Cool. Okay, here we go. So, I'm really sorry, that was my fault. It's not his fault, do not blame him. Before the end, please, Paul. Think about the second letter of the word. Close your eyes. That's what I think the second letter of Paul's word is. Can you shout out what the second letter of your word is, please, Paul?
C.
Now, where I come from, that's a fucking miracle. You want to stay silent? That's what. I need you to choose a big word on page 1, 2, 3 for me, please, Hattie. Like 8 or more letters. You got one?
Yeah.
Did you just count?
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Actually, I don't want you to end up with the same word as Hattie, so what's the first letter of your word?
J.
J. J for Juliet.
Yeah.
Is it Juliet? Because that would speed this up. Leslie, think about your word for me.
Okay.
Look at me as you do, please, if you wouldn't mind. Leslie, it's just like 2 words together.
Kind of.
That's greedy, Leslie, but it's okay. Please don't anyone read this out, but this is the word I think she is, I can't spell it, I'm thinking of. Please keep your eyes closed, okay? Nobody read this out. Can you see what that's meant to be, everyone? Keep your eyes closed, please. Nice and loudly, can you shout out what word you're thinking of?
Jack Hammer.
Just memorise those 4 books. But if you stop and think about it, there's 2 reasons why that can't be true. There's a practical reason, and then there's an emotional reason. The practical reason is I didn't even know which page this lady was on, did I?
No.
So even if I'd memorised that book, that wouldn't have helped me, would it?
No.
That's the practical reason. I think you find that's convincing. However, the emotional reason I think is far more compelling, and that's simply this. What a fucking tragic waste of a life. Let's quickly go back over where we're at. This lady has a word that exists only in her head, that in my hubris I think I've worked out. I've sent this man, sight unseen, to a dictionary that I now realise I've not looked at in 18 months. I had grave misgivings at this point, and I'm not going to lie, slightly soiled underwear. If this goes wrong, we just move the fuck on, nothing to see. But if this goes right, you go batshit. 1, 2, 3.
Remarkable.
Remarkable.